Hello YouTube! This is the Dbtgamer Show, The Legend of Zelda Twilight, Part 77. In the last episode, we scaled some more of the tower in the Temple of Time, and we killed several lizard men with either the ball chain or the sword. In this episode, we're going to hopefully get more close to the top of the tower and hopefully get our item for the dungeon. First things first, we need to switch.
I've also noticed that the instant you decide to use a single arrow, you automatically get a bunch of arrows in the next pot you crack open.
Yeah.
So, yeah, arrows, just go use them all.
The arrows in this dungeon are quite abundant, although there is one room which is guaranteed for if you want to, you can waste a lot of them. I'll point it out when we get there. Here we are! Oh, look at them all! Dead Rising, eat your heart out!
The difference between spiders and zombies, mate.
You know, people always talk about how the weak are about the enemies on screen. Look at all these little things. There must be at least 50 by watching room. And dropping. Kill, murder, death, kill.
Crush, kill, destroy. Slag.
Hulk smash!
Yeah.
FYI, I recently saw the Avengers movie, it was awesome.
Yeah, speaking of movies I've recently seen, I recently watched the Star Wars prequel trilogy. And fanboys, what the fuck are you complaining about?
Oh, wait a minute. Chest location. Get his chest. All you need to do is knock on the pillars, I think. Oh.
Throw the pillar with the chest on top of it.
Try to find the pillar first.
Next to the door.
Go. Climb up here.
Behind you. That one. It's got something on top of it.
Maybe it's further up the stairs. Go on, do your Star Wars thing. What do you think of episode 1 first? We'll do it in episode order. Episode 1, what do you think?
Star Wars Episode 1.
Chest.
The one with young Anakin Skywalker.
And Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, everyone keeps banging on about how Jar Jar Binks is the most irritating thing in existence.
This chest contains 50 rupees.
He's not really in the trilogy that much. He has a very minimal part in Episode 1, and he barely exists in Episode 2 and 3.
Well, Episode 2 and 3, they pretty much tried to remove it as much as possible because the fans didn't like him. George Lucas listened to us and stuff. Well, I didn't complain, but...
Hasn't done anything since then. I seem to notice that everyone's been going on about, you know, stop re-releasing the Star Wars movies, and no, he hasn't listened to those guys yet, has he?
Yeah, I have to say, you've made him enough now, Lucas. Stop it. Okay, Adam paused his Star Wars rant. I need to explain a puzzle. This dungeon's major puzzle is these scale puzzles. And you've got to use these little statues as weights in order to make your way across. Link weighs about 2 or 3 statues. Adam, keep talking while I sort this out. To get the statues down, use the ball. You've got to sort of knock them out. It's tedious.
Must be an easier way, but...
No, there isn't an easy way. Believe you me, I've tried everything. Well, on the way back there's an easy way because you have the item.
Okay, yeah. Episode 1, it was alright actually. I didn't really find anything wrong with it. It's apart from Jar Jar Binks being irritating. And
what do you think of the pod racing? I thought that was cool.
Racing, mate, not my thing.
I know, but... Oh, okay. I like pod racing. I had this before game, I've even reviewed it.
Yeah, get rid of the racing bit. It's really not interesting to me at all. But I couldn't find any problems with the with the movie, like at all. Okay, there are bits that irritated me, but I can't really complain about an entire movie because a few bits irritated me. And yeah, I just don't see what all the fanboys are ranting about. Okay, I'll tell you right here, right now, I am not a Star Wars fan.
This is just your first time watching the movie, so I can honestly look into it. Yeah, and I've still got to re-watch the original three. I don't know, maybe when I re-watch them, I'll spot some discrepancies or a few things that don't quite make sense. But as far as the prequel trilogy goes, I don't really see a problem with them myself. They were entertaining for the most part. Okay, you said episode 1. What about episode 2? What do you think of that?
Episode 2, what is there to say about episode 2? We just got these two sort of young tossers trying to get off with each other. Oh no, we can't do that. No, it's against the Jedi Code. Literally half an hour later, she's pregnant. Dude!
It's supposed to be a love story. That's the
Oh, is that what it was? Bloody hell! I'm glad you noticed that. I thought it was just sexual tension in Jedi form, with lightsabers.
We are talking about Padme and Anakin here, aren't we? We're not talking about Obi-Wan and Anakin doing it, are we?
Yes, because I really want to see those two in bed together. For fuck's sake, dude!
Just making sure. Let's knock this thing down and grab this thing here. Yeah.
The former Queen Padme. Well, how can she be a former queen? Does she?
Well, in episode 1, she was another name was Princess Amidala, and she was a queen for a royalty person for a while. Ow. And in episode 2, she'd resigned from her throne because she served her time on the throne.
Does George Lucas have to know how a monarchy works? You don't serve your time in a monarchy.
Well, that's how they put it.
Well, it's not. She's not a monarch then, is she? She's just a politician. Serve your term of office. That's the realm of presidencies, not monarchies.
Okay, what do you think of episode 3, which I think is the best one out of the 3? It's quite epic with that fight scene at the end.
That fight scene at the end was... I don't know, it lost all its weight because you knew the fucker survived.
Yeah, but if you hadn't seen episode 6, you wouldn't know he survived. True.
Well, no. I'm talking about, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, right. Well...
You already knew that both of these guys survived. Everyone keeps... You knew right from the start that Anakin Skywalker grows up to be Darth Vader.
Yeah, but what if... Okay, let me just put this to you. What if episode 1, 2 and 3 came before episode 4, 5 and 6? Then you wouldn't know, would you?
But they did, that's the problem.
I know.
Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader both show up in the very first Star Wars movie.
Episode 4.
So, you already knew that these two survived. Where was the tension? Okay, it's a pretty nice fight scene, what with the river of molten lava and the
fight on the robots. Fight on the robots, that was awesome.
And, yeah, the robots and all that. But, you already knew they survived. There was literally nothing... There's no tension in that fight.
Right, you two, I don't know what it explains for you. You need at least 4... statues on this side of the thing, and 2 sections on the other side, plus linked, in order to make across this chasm. Okay, Adam, keep talking.
So yeah, there are a few things that don't quite gel. Okay, you got this epic fight scene between Ben Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker, which is completely pointless since, well, like I already said, you know they both survive. You know for a fact that Anakin Skywalker gets the shit kicked out of him, and that has to...
The shit kicked out? He loses his legs and his arms, mate! There's shit kicked out of him and there's been mullered. He got mullered.
It can only survive by being put into that suit, which we already knew. And like I say, Obi-Wan Kenobi, well, he's in the original Star Wars. So where was the tension in that fight?
I don't know.
It's like watching the bloody Titanic movie. It sinks. We already know this.
Ah! The swinging axes. Ah! Was he gonna fall over again? Small key.
So, yeah, it was like I said. They were okay, entertaining for the most part. But I really don't see what all the fanboy pain is all about. And frankly, if it hurts fanboys, then I'm all for it. But you know, when it's justified.
Have you watched episode 4, 5, and 6 yet?
No, like I say, I've still got to rewatch them. Excuse me. Like I've still got to rewatch those three, and maybe when I watch them, I'll see some discrepancies. Like, for example, why the hell did they have to erase C-3PO's memory? That made absolutely no sense whatsoever.
Actually, they don't.
Well,
they just don't because in episode 4, Luke, C-3PO tells Luke they fought in the Clone Wars, and that's episode 2. So they don't erase the memories at all.
So yeah, where the hell did that one come from then? If C-3PO openly mentions that he fought in the Clone Wars,
it's called a plot hole, mate.
Like I say, I'll probably notice a hell of a lot more of these plot holes when I actually rewatch the original 3. But for now, I found those movies somewhat enjoyable, if a bit pretentious and sort of irritating at times. I had fun with them. I can't really see me watching them again.
I'm not a very big Star Wars fan, but I can watch them again. That series is sort of timeless sort of thing for me.
Yeah, like I said, it's got nostalgia value.
Thank you.
But
it's gamers.
Well, for you maybe.
Go away.
What's this?
Don't know. I got this guy to deal with first. I'm gonna use my arrows this time.
Stab the bloody thing. Oh.
There you go. Arrow's quite good. Don't really target all that shit. Anyways. Thank you. Can I get out of sentence now without the cutscene interrupting me? And we have 50 rupees. Okay, how much time are you still, Adam? We're getting towards the top now.
We're on 13:21.
Alright, once we get to the top, we'll call it a part.
Okay.
Let's open this door. Right, YouTube, in the next episode, we shall fight the mini-boss and get our weapon for the dungeon. See you guys then.
Looks like a cutscene to me, mate. Oh, no, fair enough.
Bye.
See you around, guys.